Shades, you got the first one, so I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go off.
Well, it's simple. You know what my wild card is gonna be?
I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be sports. Easy.
Deshaun Watson.
God.
What you thought I forgot? What you thought I forgot?
I'm gonna let y'all battle this one out.
It's crazy because, all right, so check it out. None of this is scripted. I'm just letting the people know. But they did send me like a little agenda of what we're going to talk about. And I was kind of glad that it didn't say sports because I didn't want to go through this. But so, okay. So Faye just asked me what I feel about the Deshaun Watson situation. So I have a rebuttal question. What are we talking about? Are we talking about him sports-wise or him away from the sport? What are we talking about?
Okay, I'll go either way.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so sports-wise,
let's break both of them down.
In my opinion, you want my opinion, or are you gonna go first?
No, yeah, go ahead. I listen to your opinion too.
Okay, probably number 2 quarterback in the league.
Okay,
in my opinion.
Okay, so all right, so I have mixed feelings about this guy, and reason being is you got to understand that I've been a Texans fan since we came out, and we had David Carr, and great quarterback, but just horrible team.
Watch out with this guy. He loves the cars. He loves all the cars.
No. I mean,
I never said I love the cars. I never said that. Go back and watch that episode.
Yeah, go back. Yeah. No, but like, so we've never had, we've had good quarterbacks, but they just, we can argue either side of the spectrum here.
Yeah.
Long story short is our quarterback game and our game in general has sucked. And a lot of times it has to do with us not having a good quarterback and or not having a good line to protect the quarterback. So what upsets me about this guy is I know he's a good quarterback. Like watching him come in, he did great, you know what I'm saying? And then the next year he did even better. And it's like, man, we finally got a quarterback. So quarterback wise, he's good. Now I understand our line isn't the best right now. I understand we don't have a lot of weapons to use right now. So I understand you don't have a lot of weapons. You're not going to, you can't give your best. You can't give your all. But the thing that upsets me about him is they don't want to be here. So it's like, hold on, bro. Like, you just want to, like, you were cool with signing this big ass contract with us, and now you don't want to be here. So my thoughts.
You know why he wanted to get out?
Why?
Because he knew that the other
was going to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason he would be there if it wasn't for that. He just already. That's like a topic here that we talk about a lot in the shop too. Some people feel that way, and some people just feel like he just don't want to be here because everyone left. So you have both sides. You got to be able to see both sides. And that's the only reason.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, regardless the reason for him wanting to leave, like the way I am, you want to leave? All right, bye. Like we don't want you, bro.
I know. I see
me. I don't. Bye.
You wanted to pack James Harden's bag for him and kick his ass to the curb.
I don't even like. You know what? Yeah, basically, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's me being really prideful of where I'm from or whatever, but it's just like, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be like the whole situation with him and the girls and the whole massaging. You like, I've said it before. Like, hey, you don't want to be in Houston? Bye. You can go to jail. Bye. I don't care. Go away. Bye. Get out of here. Go to jail. Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Like, I don't care. Like, I know, and I know it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like, I honestly don't care much about the dude because of that. And I know some people are like, oh, but he's just being a dude, man. Like, you can't get mad at him for doing this. Like, there's speculation and there's he say, she say, and there's like, I honestly, I don't care. Like, the way I've always thought about it too, dude, is like, honestly, like, everyone has their profession life and their at-home life.
Yes.
So what I do at home shouldn't matter what I do at work.
Nope.
Okay. So like, for instance, me being a barber. So regardless on what happens at home, regardless on how I discipline my kids, regardless if me and my girl argued the day before or whatever, like, should my clients not come to me because of that? No, it shouldn't matter, right? Nope. That should have nothing to do with it. So I feel the same towards sports. Now, I know it's a little different because they're in the public eye, yada, yada, yada. They're supposed to be role models, whatever. But it's like, bro, like, he's still like, he's single. He has no kids. Like, let him do what he wants to do.
Right.
Like, he's young. He's got all this money. Like, who cares what the hell he does? Who cares?
Yep.
Like, that shouldn't be mixed in with his football career. And it may sound like I'm taking up for the guy, but I'm just being honest. Like, no, I don't care about that.
Right.
Like, I don't. Right, you know what I'm saying?
From outside looking in. By the way, that's what I wanted this podcast to be called. Outside looking in.
I have vetoed that one, by the way.
Okay, so from the outside looking in, I'm not a Houston fan, but hey, I appreciate potential greatness, and he had the potential to be great. He will never be Patrick Mahomes. That's something else.
Honestly, no, I can agree with you because I just feel like this is another reason why I feel that LeBron won't be as good as Jordan because he moved around so much. So like you got to be able to build where you're at regardless. Like not like the fact that you don't want to be here is already letting me know that you're quitting. Not necessarily like, oh, I quit, but it's more of a I can't do nothing with this team. Like, no, bro, if you want to be great, you got to be able to do what you can do with where you're at.
It's going to mean a lot more for you to build that up all the way to the top than for you to
go
move
to somewhere else
and
that's
for
already
other people to say, hey, no, that the reason why he did that is because there was a better team over there to support him, and that's why he won that championship.
And that's why I'm upset with James Harden too. Yeah. Because he left we had, dude, honestly,
the fat suit.
he okie doked us. But honestly, bro, like we have decent players. Like the players we have now, they're decent. Like, yeah, they're not great, you know what I'm saying? But he could have done something good with what we have now. Excuse me.
See, even James Harden, like literally the entire organization bent over backwards for this.
That's what I'm saying.
They gave him every single thing that he wanted. Like if he wanted it, they gave it to him.
Yes, and see that
leave.
Dog, you don't get that nowhere else. Like with no other player got that. No other player. Like literally, dude, why did we get Chris Paul? Because he wanted him. Why did we get rid of Chris Paul? Because he didn't want him here. Why did we get, Westbrook? Because he wanted him. Why did we get rid of him? Because he didn't want him. It's like, bro, like we did everything that you fucking asked for. Excuse my language. We did everything you asked for, and you like still don't want to. Like what? Like that don't make no. That's why I'm more on that. Like I hope he loses. Like I mean, honestly, like they're probably gonna win, but I hope not. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna win.
Yeah, like it's like.
But for
that's
what
just
reason? Right. At the end of the day, what's that going to count? It's going to count as a W, but it won't make him one of the greatest.
You know what? And that's how I feel about Durant too, because I was reading a post earlier, like he's won 2 NBA championships, MVP, yada yada yada, and I'm like, bro, he didn't win 2, but he did. But it's because we don't see that because he didn't really like build anything to
it
get
doesn't
there.
resonate.
He jumped into a team that was already winning.
Yep.
Like you were already winning, bro. Like I don't need you to come onto my team, but if you come, you're gonna win with me. But I don't need you. So it's like, why? Like you should have just, I think him honestly. I think Durant and Westbrook should have stayed in OKC, got another player or moved some stuff around and made that work. And they would have put up a good, a good fight for the next couple years.
Putting up a good fight.
They were already there.
Yeah.
And same thing with us. Like, hey, I'm gonna be honest. If Chris Paul wouldn't have got hurt, we would have won. I don't care what nobody says. That would have been ours. But it is what it is.
Okay. All right.
Wild card, boy. It's the wild card.
So that's one of the wild cards for y'all.